How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here with a brand new Let's Play of the game Hyrule Warriors for Nintendo Wii U. I'm equipped with my awesome scarf, just like Link, and we are ready to play this game. Now, I've got lots of plans for the game, including doing a co-op run-through of Legend Mode with Jess and the gamepad. It's going to be like a dual-screen gamepad, but that's going to happen at a later time. On today's episode and this playthrough, we're going to go through Adventure Mode. Now, Adventure Mode is a little bit different. It's kind of like where you get a specific challenge and you get graded, ranked on how well you do, how fast you do it, how many enemies you kill, and how much damage you take. So that's what Adventure Mode's all about. Legend Mode is all about the story. So we'll do that with the co-op with Jess a little bit later on. But as for right now, let's jump into Adventure Mode and go through. Now, Jess and I have been playing the game to get a feel for it, so we're already at like level 6, level 7 with our characters. But we're going to go through the very first couple of challenges, as you can see over here. If you guys take a look on the map right above, we have a pretty much a grid that you can pick and choose which way to go. Now, as you can see over here, as soon as you beat one of them, which I beat this one right over here and I got an A rank, defeat 300 enemies in 10 minutes. So we're going to do that as fast as we can and show you guys what exactly the game is all about. And then once you beat it, you unlock these nearby ones. This one right over here, I got a B rank on it. That'll be the next episode. This one over here, I haven't even tried yet. Fight as a Warrior of Light. There's a whole bunch of things that you can get. And by going through here, you can get different unlockables, such as Heart Containers. You can get gold Skulltulas. And you can get various other weapons throughout here. So if you guys are excited for it, definitely let me know. I'm really pumped up, and I wish you guys are too. So here we go. Let's jump on in. I'll show you guys how the game plays and all the different things that you can do with your character. Now, I only beat the first level in Legend Mode, so I only have 2 characters unlocked, which is Link and Impa. So I'm going to have to play a little bit more on that in order to get the different characters. What's really cool about your characters is that you can go to the Bazaar, which is the customizability part. You can go to a badge market, and you can pretty much customize a whole bunch of stuff. Like this attack badge over here, by getting a bunch of like material drops from all of the enemies, you can use that, like a piece of Dark Nut armor and a piece of Monster Tooth, in order to make a new sword or a new spin attack, as you can see over there. So I got the new spin attack, and I got a new combo attack for the Hylian sword, which is pretty cool. Defense badge is kind of the same thing. It's just using all of these items and making these new items in order to get yourself a Goron tunic or a Zora tunic, which is pretty awesome. So that's great. I've got Impa at level 6 over here, and Link at level 8. Very cool. So let's choose Link. I only have Knight Swords, but with these Knight Swords, you can see how strong they are based on their star rank. I have this triple star one over here, and it has an ability. The skill that it has is Strong Attack Plus, which increases the X attack damage, which is awesome. Some of the other ones are Stars Plus, increase the chances of a high star weapon drop. And you also have something like Hearts Plus, where hearts drop more easily in case you're doing a really, really hard level. So we're going to go with my strong weapon right over here, and we're going to jump right in. This is telling us about item cards that you can use, and you pretty much get item cards as you beat certain challenges. So in our playthrough of this game, we're going to try for the A ranks and do as best as we can with it. It's going to be really fun. So I'll tell you guys all about Link and his moves and all that fun stuff right away. So let's jump in. Okay, so this is what the battlefield looks like. It's a pretty small battlefield, as you can see over here. You can change the background music to whatever you want. But right now, let's just start the battle and go from there. Alright, so in 10 minutes, I've got to kill as many guys as I can. If you guys take a look over here, you can lock on to the boss that's over there. And then you can just start attacking, which is wonderful. Now, with that, you have 2 different types of attacks. You got the light attacks, which is the Y button. Or you have the heavy attacks, which is the X button, that do huge, massive amounts of damage. You guys see a couple meters on the top of the screen over there. Now that that yellow meter is filled, if I press the A button, I can use my yellow meter and unleash an awesome super attack, just like that. The vertical meter is actually a potion. If you fill that up, you get a super-powered Link for a limited amount of time. You can just run really quick and attack really fast as well. So that's pretty cool. You want to aim for that. But right now, what we really want to do is just kill as many of these characters as we can, because we've got to get 300 enemies. Now I'm going to head over this way, because there's a whole bunch more. There we go. Now each of these little boss characters, they have their own weakness. Like with this Poe, for example. If this Poe starts attacking you, and if you kill it, or if you start attacking it while he attacks you, there's one little part where it shows his weakness, pretty much. Alright, let's see if I can replicate that. But right now, it's just hack and slash. This game is so beautiful, it's great. It's actually co-op too, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but King Dodongo's over there. He's looking for a fight. All right, let's knock these guys out. All right, let me see. I don't want to go to King Dodongo. That's not necessarily worth it. All right, I'll show you. Let's see. After he does an attack, you can parry it. Do an attack. Okay, maybe not. Okay, right there. Right after he does his attack, he'll be vulnerable. There you go. And then you could do kind of like a super swipe right through, which is great. Alright, so there you have it. Damn! I just gotta beat all these little guys. And then use the super attack. Done. Very cool. Now, each of the different characters throughout the game have different super moves, so it's going to be really fun just trying to find out what exactly the super moves are. So I'm at 224. It looks like there's some more dudes right over here. Let's see if we can kill them. Alright, I'm going to try to kill this guy. Oh. I'm going to go behind him, and then right when he's vulnerable, those little shapes will appear right above his head. Done. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we still have a whole bunch more dudes here. And as you can see, I do have bombs equipped. So I can easily throw some bombs if I wanted to. Alright, let's see. Ooh, wow, I just got hit by a fireball. Okay, I need to not mess around with King Dodongo. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's run out of here. Let's pick up this material. Let's head back to where some guys are. We really only need to kill like 20 more dudes. Alright, let's move on. There's still a couple guys here. I've got my super move. I think we can just end it with the super move. I see a Stalfos right over there. We don't have to mess around with him. Alright, super move. We'll kill at least 7 guys with this. Done. Alright, mission was successful. We defeated 300 enemies in under 10 minutes. Now, depending on how fast we did it, and how much damage we accrued, we will get ranked anywhere from like, I think C is the lowest? D, maybe? I haven't seen that far, thank goodness. But the highest rank you get is an A, and then you typically unlock something cool once you do an A rank on any of the square challenges. So that is pretty awesome. And then Link showing off with Epona right over there. The awesome scarf. Yes, that's our hero right there. Alright, so let's take a look. Clear bonus. We got an A. There we go. That's exactly how we do it. So in 344, we got maybe 2,000 damage taken. Not bad. And we got ourselves an A rank. And we got an item card too. A compass. Oh, very nice. We got a triple star knight sword with rupees plus. That's awesome. Alright, so we got a couple big Poe necklaces. And we got a monster tooth. So we can use those items to craft different badges that you can equip on your character, which is very cool. So we got the compass item card. I definitely wanted to show you that. So on our next episode, we are going to go through this one right over here, Defeat the Dark Nut Forces. I'm going to try to get an A rank on that. I was practicing it a little bit, so we're going to do that. And then I can't wait to try out all these other different levels right over here. Duel with the Dragon Knight. We're going to do Fight as a Warrior of Water. There's a little bomb here. Defeat the giant bosses within the time limit. That's going to be really cool. So I can't wait to do that, and it's going to be excellent. So let's quit out of here. We'll go back to the title screen because the title screen's awesome. And it'll be a nice short episode, just so you guys get the taste of what Hyrule Warriors is all about. Stay tuned in the near future for the co-op legendary mode with Jess and myself, where we're going to be doing dual screen. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that, and if you guys definitely enjoyed this episode of Adventure Mode, leave a like. Use the click to tweet link in the description below to share the video with your friends. And by all means, if you guys want more Hyrule Warriors, you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. See ya!